Do you remember the spearmint, or very nice other shade of green, Electrolux Slimline? Well, she is done. Very done. And ready to show you how this, budget, but probably, I'd say upper lower range budget vacuum cleaner has come out. Let's have a look. Yes, hello, my vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? Yeah, I think this was at the end of the Slimline run, really. It had the generic Electrolux cylinder toolkit of the era with it. I mean, we could have any machine sat here, really, and that toolkit would apply to them all. But we have fixed the hose. This is actually not the same hose. I found a dolphin hose that I didn't need, so I took the end off. Well, I had to cut one of the ends off and glue it into the end from the other hose, but this hose is the right length. The other hose would have been quite short where it was chopped, so I think that's going to do us perfectly fine. What we need: dusting brush there, again pretty much brand new crevice tool, floor head, wasn't that bad anyway really. It's now even better. It's your standard single action dual pedal floor tool that you get in every single vacuum cleaner of the year, really. This is perhaps the more exciting bit, and yeah, it came up really well, especially considering just how bad it really was. I mean, it was black oozing out of the exhaust ports, and yeah, I'm going to let past me show you what that looked like inside.
Cool, it's no wonder this thing was a little bit lackluster, folks. Look, I've just taken the Electrolux Slimline apart and thought we'd try something new, and I'd do some footage of during the refurb, because yeah, this thing has not been breathing for a while. Let's move those out the way. Yeah, look at, I mean, we can just lift the whole thing out. Oh, now, state of that thing, bless it, yeah. It's going to work a lot better. You can't date them from the motor sticker, sadly, but there it is. Every Electrolux one has it. Luckily, this one seems to be okay. We can only do so much thanks to that. Yeah. Ooh, you poor thing. So yeah, this is all going to work rather better than it did before, hopefully. Let's get back to the after video and find out.
That's pretty grim. I'm sure you'll agree this machine has been abused at some point in its past, but we have saved it now. The flex has been cleaned reasonably well. It's not spotless, but it's not sticky either. We have the square plug at the request of the customer. It's all polished up, all the pins cleaned up very well, and we do have a bright yellow Dyson cable clip on there, and fortunately on a machine like this that's quite important, otherwise the cable falls off everywhere, and I only have so many cable clips, so what I have is what this got. That's fine, it's practical. The other thing that we have fixed is this. Now if I wobble that, reasonably carefully, it wobbles the entire top plate. It's just been Q-bonded, and underneath has a small layer of the filling powder, but I didn't quite know how to attack that. That was supposed to just be I'll glue it together and then think of something else. I was going to sink red hot paper clips into it and then fill it with epoxy, but that's actually pretty strong. These aren't the strongest anyway. It's only going to take a drop or a knock, or you're winding the cable out and you pull it up to snap off either of them, really. So we're going to leave it at that for now. I like to do the bare minimum for it to it looks fine. It's not a machine that's going to see a lot of heavy use. Inside of here is all very clean, and yeah, it's just the standard Electrolux. These Electrolux motors ooze carbon dust everywhere, so the machine just turns black and you don't even notice it. That's why they're such nice transformations. We have our probably not genuine, but certainly brand new and not disgusting bag fitted. We have our original but washed filters fitted. And yeah, she's come up alright, folks. She is not too bad at all. So let me get some power. Trap my fat hand in that bit. Let's get some power into her, and we can probably just do that here and now, like so. There we go. Oh, and you'll hear probably the airflow as much as the motor now. All I did with the motor was a good airline off and the littlest dribble of oil into the top bearing sleeve. You can do that without stripping the motor down. If you watch my Electrolux suppressor doodah video / motor refurb video that we did on the Dolphin, it's exactly the same process. Didn't do any of that. Little squirt of oil and it's alright. It's all it needs. It wasn't too bad. What was really making it not work very well was the fact that these felt pads here were thick with dirt from the inside, which had, you know, killed all the airflow. We've seen it before, so yeah, now that it's clean, it's very hard to move. This floor tool hates this one even more. Oh, if you can go slowly, it's alright. Look at the trap marks from the floor tool. This thing would have been designed for little flats and, you know, budget places with low pile carpeting, low pile 1980s carpeting as well. Not this modern 21st century plastic IKEA rubbish. But it's certainly a very nice machine indeed. And lovely to see a machine that's in and colour. I mean, it's almost a shame they didn't colour match the tools. But equally, you know, I can fully see why they didn't, because that would have cost a fortune and probably not been much gain, because, you know, these weren't popular cleaners. They were just the base lineup of them. So yeah, very nice Slimline. Nice to see one again. My childhood vacuum was an electricity board exclusive Slimline with even worse tools than this. Mine had the plastic flip over floor head and the really thin ones and the really tiny stubby hose end that I have on my other Slimline, the hose that I kick around for that. So yeah, always nice to see a Slimline, always nice to save a vacuum cleaner that was just in need of a wash. Literally 0 new parts on this because we even washed the filters. They're a bit discoloured, but again, you showed me a nice set of Electrolux Slimline filters. I'll wait. So yeah, make do with what you've got, and this machine is done. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and some poorly looted lovely of other descriptions. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.